In this episode of This Is How We Roll, we sat down with the kids this week about changes and what their thoughts were on all those changes.
Have I ever been in a camper before? Yes, I have.
Have I been in a camper before? Yes, I have been.
Yes, this is actually our third camper that we've had. Our first camper was a small mallard. Then we had the cougar, which was great. And now we have this zinger that we're going to get to be in for a while.
Have I ever been a camper before? I have.
What do I think of life would be on the road? Exciting.
Adventurous, chaotic at times. We're going to have to apply a lot of grace to each other in that space.
I think life will be like on the road. It will probably be a lot more drives and not a lot of more new places.
What do I think about? What do I think life will be like on a road? I think it will be a journey for us.
Life on the road, I think, is going to be adventurous. I'm sure there's going to be days that we all have to go to our corners. And then there's going to be days that we're going to make some great memories that we're going to always remember.
Oh, what is my favorite thing about outside? Fresh air. Fresh air, green grass, leaves on trees.
What is my favorite thing to do outside? Well, let me see. I would say just play.
Probably walking through the woods, because it can be very peaceful.
My favorite thing to do outside is to sit outside by a campfire with a hot cup of hot cider.
I like to ride my bike.
What I'm most excited about moving is seeing new places and everything.
Why do we have to go back to moving? I'm tired of the subject. I don't like moving. The biggest thing I dislike is packing.
Am I excited about moving? Yes, I am.
Am I excited about moving? Yes and no. I hate moving. I hate packing. I hate sorting. I hate loading the truck. Won't have to do much of the loading, but excited about moving. I'm always up for new adventures, and I think the change will be good for us. So to that extent, yes, I'm excited. I don't think I'm going to miss the snow this year.
What do I dislike about moving? Leaving a lot of my friends.
What do I dislike about moving? I think I covered that. I hate packing and having to put stuff in a truck and relocate.
What do I dislike most about moving? I'm going to be moving away from my friends.
The thing I dislike about moving is not seeing my friends anymore. I'm gonna miss a lot of my friends.
What am I gonna miss the most? My best friend.
I think the thing I'm going to miss the most is a full-size oven and stove.
I think all of us are going to miss you having a full-size oven and stove.
What am I going to miss the most? I'm going to miss my friends and my friends.
The thing I'm gonna miss the most is probably our big yard.
What am I most excited about on this new adventure? Not really sure yet.
The thing I'm most excited about is making some memories and for our family to take some time to relax and hopefully knock out some things on a bucket list that we have not been able to do and hopefully get some new outlook on life as well.
The thing I'm most excited about in this new adventure is probably being at different places, so I have a lot more new things to look at and look around in.
What am I most excited about with this new adventure? I don't know yet.
What am I most excited about with this new adventure? I think the unknown. I think the ability to kind of unwind for a little bit and relax. We've been moving so fast for so long. It's going to be nice to move at a slower pace for a little bit.
I will probably be able to make new friends. I will be able to remember living. I'll be able to remember living at camper.
What I prefer is between s'mores or hot dogs. I am a small person. I do not like hot dogs that much.
S'mores. Hot dogs are a no-go.
What for the campfire? Definitely s'mores.
What would I prefer? Campfire, s'mores, or hot dogs? Probably s'mores.
I prefer s'mores.
Ooh. I'm going to tend towards hot dogs because they're not as sticky. I don't like sticky, but I do like the taste of s'mores. So if it's me eating, I'll take and roast a hot dog over a fire. If I have to help the kids, it's probably going to be s'mores because that's what they want.
Would I rather sleep in a tent or camper? Yeah, I'd pick camper.
Okay. Would I rather sleep in a tent or camper? I would rather sleep in a camper because if there's mildew in the morning, I do not want to be wet.
Would I rather sleep in a tent or a camper? Probably a camper.
Camper, hands down. A tent, I end up wet, cold. There's some people who have memories with this. No, I'll go with a camper any day.
I'd rather sleep in a camper.
Camper. Mattress. I'd rather sleep in a camper. Definitely a camper. My body's too old for a tent.
It depends on the time of year.
Would I rather a sleeping bag or sheets? That depends on the venue. If I'm in a tent, sleeping bag makes a lot more sense. In the camper, it just makes me hot, so I'd prefer sheets on the bed. Snips, are you excited about life in a camper? Do you prefer hot dogs or s'mores at a campfire? Do you like to lay on sleeping bags or sheets? You needed to hear. Take this.
You can make shorts of that, right?
Yeah.